I'm starting to get trauma from seeing that icon.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to part 16. If you're seeing this...
As I was just saying, when I see that icon, I feel trauma.
No, you see that icon, you know you're in for a good time.
I feel flashes of physical pain.
What you call pain, I call fun. And boy, oh boy.
Or Jack Russo calls Chapter 16 Into the Spooky Shadow Temple.
Now, if you're seeing this, it probably means I put part 15 up, I would hope, before part 16. And, yeah, that was something. 30 minutes of fun. Or torture. You know, if you ask me, the editor. We hope you enjoyed that. But before we get started, I think we should give a shout out to our friend Jack Russell, who apparently is watching these. We have confirmation.
Oh, yeah. On fanfiction.net, you guys were talking, right?
Yes, well, somebody we know, an associate, was talking to him. And, you know, they passed the word along that he is, in fact, watching these and looking forward to more. So, here you go.
That's for you, Jack.
The Jack Link had got rid of the curse, and annoying ghosts and spookums. So now he had to head to the Shadow Temple, which is the most scary and spooky temple in Hyrule. But Jack Link was not scared. He would take his pals down. The temple was in the graveyard, thought, and there was zombies coming out like in Night of the Living Dead, and it was creepy. So creepy, it's deserving of 2 Ps.
Creepy.
So the temple was not a problem, as zombies need to be killed and destroyed. Oh, here it is. I was wondering where this all ties in. Luckily, the Mafia guys and Triad guys and Yakuza had all seen Dawn of the Dead. Of course why wouldn't they have? Hyrule Video.
Our world.
And so now, they knew how to take care of zombs. They're just called zombs.
You can't be bothered to fight the bees.
So they were shooting them into heads to make the zombies dead. That's how you say kill a zombie. There was also a Yakuza guy killing him with a katana, and a Triad guy killing them with martial arts like Bruce Lee. So, yeah, all these real-world parallels exist in Hyrule.
Hey, didn't he tell us he'd be making it cool? So, hey, there you go.
He's making it cool, alright. A Mafia guy was using an M14s to shoot many zombies in the head. The Wizard, remember that guy, was also...
Yeah, so imagine if you did remember the Wizard.
Who could forget the Wizard from part 15? He was just so memorable. Setting some on fire and making many more explode with his mage powers. There were many zombies being destroyed and exploded and killed and made into destruction. Though there was more zombie come, and there was Big Boss Zombie, and he was Moosel. But Jack Link fire red, his heat-seeking missiles at it nut, it was deflecting them. Though it was distracted, so the wizard forced it with free spell, and the good Terminator, oh my god, he's alive. Hooray!
Here's what he came to say.
Came in and said, "Hasta la vista, baby," and shot the frozen boss zombie, making it shatter. Not to break too long, but
what?
We were just... Oh god, what, did you read ahead?
That's the next line.
Then he killed Mr. X.
Give it to you.
Oh, then there were zombies including William Birkin from Resident Evil and Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. It's an all-star cast.
Message for the editor. Make sure X is gonna give it to you. Plays at Mr. X.
Jack Link, get to the Shadow Temple. We will handle the zombies. Good Terminator said. He spells it Terminator, by the way. It's consistent. So Jack Link did some shinobi ninja moves that he just knows to get to the entrance to the Shadow Temple.
Explanation, honestly.
Off screen, he must have learned this.
Like he's never demonstrated this. Now he gets to be a ninja.
You know what? He's always had this. It's just he's never had a reason to write that. Until now. Some of the zombies had guns and had brains to shoot, because they are from Resident Evil 6. But Jack Link was moving faster than bullets, so the mist.
Resident Evil 6 must have just come out.
It must have, right? I'm like, why else would he be referencing that? It's not dated, I guess. Then Jack Link got to the entrance to the spooky Shadow Temple, which was the end of the graveyard where in Pulse, where zombies cold not go to ass too high up. Then Jack Link went down to steps that lead to the Shadow Template. He walked down long steps, paced torches and skulls. Then he saw a room with man torches. What? And Sigum that said, "If thou wishest toest enterest, taste mustest latest test torchest." This annoyed Jack Link. This angered Jack. It angered me too having to read it. "Damn, old Langoose, who can understand that?" he asked.
It need light the torches, Jack.
Anouk said, cause she could understand it, as she learned how to speak many ancient languages at fairy school. Add that to the list of fictional places like Fairy Hospital. So Jack Link pulled out his Flamethrower 3000, we haven't seen that in a while, and shot a fireball and used the control settings to get it to make a fire explosion in the middle.
Oh, I think he just did a puzzle.
Ooh, but he hates puzzles, doesn't he? 10, yes, is a number. It was time to enter the Shadow Temple. The entrance was spooky looking, but Jack Link didn't let that stop him. But then he saw the first problem. It was a bottomless pit. Ah, damn, just my luck. Bottomless pits. I had bottomless pits. It was on the other side of the room, but he knew there would be more. And just as he was locking at the pit, a Frankenstein attacked him.
A Frankenstein.
Just a Frankenstein, not the doctor, not the monsters, just some Frankenstein. Brains. The Frankenstein yelled with its arms stretched out. "You brains? I'll give you brains," Jack Link said, and kiked the Frankenstein in the other bolts, and then threw it in Tino the bottomless pit. "Pit bad," said the Frankenstein as it fell to the pit. I'm now just remembering that this is supposed to be part of the Halloween arc. I'm wondering why all these like kooky characters are showing up.
Listen, we waited a long time to get to the Shadow Temple, so this better deliver on the hype.
In hindsight, we probably should have planned this better because the Halloween special we uploaded this year was a little less Halloween than this. Oh well, hindsight's 2020.
He got to fight a pumpkin in that.
That was good enough.
The pumpkin minibus.
It was on the other side of the room. What was on the other side? But he knew there would be more. Well, yeah. And just as he was looking at the pit... Oh, wait, I just read that. Oh, God.
Do it again!
Moving on. Then, Jack Link sawed a door with symbols on it. "Oh, man, it seems that I need the lens of truth," Jack Link said. I guess he read the manual. But then, he got a message on his smartphone that the Professor codenamed X gave him in the Undergarin lair. Your phone has a lens of truth app on it. Will allow you to see things.
Lens of truth app on your phone. That's good. Good.
We still don't have that nowadays. "Oh, that is cool," said Jack Link, and used his phone to move Thucked the hidden door. So, like, I assume this just works like an AR camera or something.
He's like walking around the garage with his like phone flashlight on. What an asshole.
At the other end of it were sheet ghosts and Skecklingtons that attacked him. I don't think he's ever spelled skeletons once. I think it's always been some other like offshoot of that. Selkingtons is my personal favorite. But Jack Link was too strong for them. And killed them with his shogun.
Why did you do that?
And the ghosts, he couldn't decide if it was past or present tense. with his laser guns that could hurt sheet ghosts. He killed the Urnmies, even though they are a bit scary. Then a chest appeared, and it was the map. Who puts a map in a chest? Jackling thinks. It really is just poking fun at all the Zelda conventions here. Then, Jack Link got to the room with the item in, but it was guarded by a giant jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, the brother!
Oh, this was built up! It's time to get spooky, said the giant lantern, and they had an epic battle.
Here we go.
Jack Link was firing bullets at the lantern, but they did nothing. So then, Jack Link fired missiles and rockets, but they were deflected. Then, Jack Link had an idea, and I read a heat-seeking missiles at the lantern because inside it is very hot. So Jack Link aimed at the missile launcher at the jack-o'-lantern and said, "Heads up!" The missiles went down to Lance's throat and killed it. Lucky shot! The Larnet said as it dies. Don't ask me how I got through that so quickly. My brain had to do a lot of mental gymnastics to pronounce half of that. Jack Link opened the chest, and it was the hoverboard from Back to the Future 2, which is the best Back to the Future film of all time. Jack let us know his opinion on movies and games. Now, this is more like it, Jack Link said and lit a cigar while adjusting his sunglasses.
I never thought I would see Jack Link getting flanderized.
Good point. This is like the most generic Jack Link he's ever been. But Jack Link had to be quick as he was attacked by giant spiders and not ice beats, unfortunately. He was fighting them off and using his hoverboard to get out of reach, but they were still good at shooting stuff at him. Okay, I don't want to know what stuff, actually. Though, Jack Link used skill and firepower to doster them. Then a wicked witch came by on a broom with evil black cat with her.
This is only the beginning of the wicked place, Jack Link. Dare you survive the Shadow Temple, the scariest temple of them all?
She loothed and flew. Oh, I missed you, Luth.
She just like get fucked and flew away.
Yeah. Jack Link tried to chase after her on the hoverboard, but she used a spell to go through the wall and escape. I had to make sure this next line was Jack. She had a phone on. She had a phone app to let her go through walls. You ain't may say that now, but I have the hoverboard, which means that your pits can't dawn anything to me, as I can fly over them now. And so Jack Link flew over a large bottomless pit, but there was still more danger and scares in the Suki Shadow Temple. Find out what they are tomorrow, and on Halloween, which is the day after tomorrow. To be scared tingued.
I just noticed there at the end that he got the hoverboard specifically so he could have something to supplement the hover boots.
Yeah, oh god, you're right, it is. Oh man, I didn't put that together. My brain went like straight
I just thought like,
I thought it was an
give him the
offshoot.
hoverboard.
I was thinking offshoot a spinner, but if you've been following my life, you know that I've been doing too many TP randos and I hate the spinner, so, you know, bad memories.
My thinking was, a hoverboard's cool, right? So Jack Link has it because he's cool. But yeah, again, more evidence that Jack Link is a genius that thinks this out through very carefully.
I'm glad that there's definitely no ass pulling or retconning or anything like that. No inconsistencies. What you get,
the pumpkin fight.
You get what you paid for, and what we paid for is nothing because this is free
Our
entertainment.
time and our brain cells. That the fight with the pumpkin brother did not live up.
No, super anticlimax of they had epic battle and then he won.
In the last prediction, next chapter is the real pumpkin brother, and it's the whole chapter.
Oh god, are we gonna get a repeat of the fucking cybernetic chocolate attacks? I don't know if I can handle a whole chapter of just a fight.
Lucky shot.
even Anook thought that was lame, so let's hope that's not the case.
I really like the last line there. How angry you got Jack Link. It reminded me of, don't rock me!
I annihilate you!
Good shit.
I was trying to channel that. I'm glad you picked up on it.
Oh, absolutely. Another classic.
Well, dear viewers, all three of you, thanks, Jack, for listening. We hope you enjoy the next chapter, whenever it's out.
And be sure to check out Back to the Future numeral 2, the best Back to the Future movie of all time.
I'm gonna go watch that right now.
You're gonna watch Adam Sandler.
Until then, tune in next week.
Ooh.
Bye.